Camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And this carries into the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Come off the ball. 6-18. Go Chief. 50. That's a run. They're running it. Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
Play action. Now it's Carr. And the Broncos get there and take him down.
Derek Carr.
And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? Wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
What now? Lady. Check. Mike Ford. I got one. Mike Ford. Come on, boy.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. Looking for Campbell downfield. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
4th down.
Two things you can do in that situation. Run it and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
And now it's the punter Weil on as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. Ronald Blair on the stop.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays.
First down.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, here's Breida. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
At the 16-yard line.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
On second down, a run with Breida. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on third down. Mahomes going to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Ronald Blair able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up fourth down. Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. Sanders' kick is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
5 yards remain on second down.
Put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. 637. 50, 50. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
From the gun, it's Carr. That's complete. It's Bell. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Campbell making the catch. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
On 2nd and 11 now. Carr, a screen to Bell. Finding room inside the 40. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
35-yard line.
They ran that one well. And not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Now a draw play. This is Bell. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. 4 yards.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Carr. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25.
That time, Bradley Chubb shooting in there for the sack.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point.
29.
To try again after the sack. Carr. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That'll be complete to Breida. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Only needing 2 yards on second down.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10.
Got a man. It's the rookie Jerry Jeudy.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And the Broncos first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And this one into the hands of DJ Chark. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Now a give to Breida. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll try to run with Breida. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Matt Breida, his first touchdown on the year, and the Broncos will extend their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. And what I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
Makes the score Broncos 10, Patriots nothing. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute?
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
By the Broncos.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
I can't believe they even let you play.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
On first down, Mahomes. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
He's crossing. He's checking cross. 56 for Mark, boys. 56. Check 56. Come on. Mike 56. Mike 56. He can't hit.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes.
And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy.
Jerry Jeudy as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
He's got it, and it's 17-0.
The score, Broncos 17, Patriots nothing. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Give him 32 on the play.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Carr. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Chase Claypool, the intended target.
And now it's second down.
Second and 10.
Here's second and 10.
The final shot here before half for Carr. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 14-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They go play fake. Mahomes. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. He's got a man. Complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32.
A pickup on the play of...
It's a big play there for the Broncos. 54 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. DJ Chark, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. Sanders now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Broncos 24, Patriots nothing. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now,
and he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 19. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Matt Breida with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Sanders on for the extra point. And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
Jason Sanders set to kick
So
off.
with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50. Express. And that QB's trapped. 29. Mike 50. Mike 50. Oh, get him. Get him. Get him. 93. Mike 50. Mike 50.
Here's Carr. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, and it's 3rd down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Mike 50. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Hey, 734. Here we go. Mike 4. Coming to you. Coming to you. Right down. Shit.
They do go for it. It's Carr. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He'll find the rookie from Clemson, T. Higgins. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Complete to Mark Andrews. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and...
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he'll be down close to the 1st down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 36. Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. Carr going to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr caught here by Bell. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Brandon, a lot of times you'll see running backs rotate in and out of the game, whether it's completed pass, a good run, it doesn't matter. Here, not only does he stay in, but they go right back to him, and he makes another nice play. Back-to-back catches.
They'll go back to the ground with Bell. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
On the carry.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Hey, we're good, we're good. 180.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Carr. That is caught inside the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Good.
The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another 1st down.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
7:34. Let's go, D.
From the gun, it's Carr. And his throw here's incomplete. Rookie wideout T. Higgins, his intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Express. Mike forward. Watch the twist, watch the twist. Mike forward. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, If you're on the other side of the ball, you got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try and get some points on the board.
And I'm curious on the defensive side if they stay aggressive, because you know they want to pitch this shutout.
Yeah, they have to be aggressive, but they also have to be smart about it as well, because one mistake can turn into 6 points.
Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Drop deep, drop deep.
They'll try and run with Harris. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Damian Harris, his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots get a score closer. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero. You're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Their own 16-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's the bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play.
A gain of 15.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 33 and a first.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl cornerback Denzel Ward. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
All day, every day, any day. Like 637. You ain't got nothing.
Carr now to throw. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. But I think the Patriots are going to hang on to the football. They do. They get it back.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long.
Mike Ford, Mike Ford. Not today, you are. Not today. Mike Ford. Yeah. You don't want none.
Here's Carr to throw. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Carr now on 1st down. Open man is Higgins. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16. And another first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
first down. Carr. Catch made here by Campbell. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Carr going to try and throw on third down. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Paris Campbell, his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. So now here's Derek Carr leading his guys up to go for 2. Again, it's Carr to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Here's Madison running on first down. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and it's never easy to come into Denver to win. You think all you have to deal with the altitude, but they got the job done.
Well, there's a reason Olympic athletes train nearby. All right, they've got a terrific training center in Colorado Springs. You train at the altitude, the lungs expand, you go down to the regular, oh my goodness, they can go all day. And in fact, a lot of visiting teams, when you visit Denver, you know what's printed in your locker room? Welcome to the Mile High City. The air is rare. They get in your head that way.
So for Denver, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll return home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for New England, they suffer their 4th loss so far. And perhaps fortunately for them, they'll get an early bye next week and come back to action in Week 7. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.